Welcome to my sokai makeup tutorial. So this is gonna be a super in-depth tutorial on how I go from this to this. I call my style sokai because I just feel like I don't fit into like one specific style. I don't like the word alternative, so I'm just making up my own thing. Anyone can be sokai. Sokai is short for sokai, bro. But yeah, let's just freaking get into it. Alright, so starting off with base, I once saw a video, I watched so many videos on how to get like a smooth base because I just felt like I could never get my foundation looking normal. Apparently the method is to put it on your hand first and then tap it into the beauty blender so that when the beauty blender hits your face, it's going on there evenly. Especially if you're using primer. You can try and blend it after, but it's way better if you just get it all smoothly, consistently on the blender. So when it goes on your face, it's going on consistently. I think you use a little more product this way. Make sure it's all evenly soaked into the sponge, because how it goes on your sponge is how it's gonna go on your face. I like to use the Real Techniques beauty blender. I used to be like, oh my god, like I have to get name brand, like I have to get the nicest beauty blender. Like I would only get I would only buy the pink beauty blender, like the TM beauty blender one. And bro, that one literally, I would buy it so much because I'd be like, it has to be good. It's like the name brand one. Bro, I hate that beauty blender. Like, it does not work as good as this Real Techniques one. And this Real Techniques one is cheaper. I literally hated doing foundation because I could never figure out the right tool. Like, I tried to do it with a brush. My brush just wasn't for me. I'm just not that guy. Once everything's, like, look how smoothly this goes on. I low-key, like, I have a primer. I just don't use it that much because I don't even know. I feel like it mixes weird. Something mixes weird with this sunscreen. Like, there's something weird going on. I haven't used it in a while, but honestly, like, whatever. Once you just sort of have that all over, then I go in with a cream contour while my face is still wet from the foundation. And, bro, this is literally, like, this is so ran through. Like, but there's so much product in here. Like, still, like, I'm not gonna buy a new one. Like, there's still some in here. So, anyways. I've been doing this lately. Like, I saw some people saying that, like, instead of doing, like, this contour, like, they do this to make their faces look smaller. So, like, I think it'll look better once it's blended out. Sometimes I switch between this and this, but I feel like I have a pretty flat mid-face, and so I don't really need to be, like, contouring like this, you know, trying to give myself a face shape that I don't really have. Then, like, forehead's kind of whatever. I like to do this to lift my eyes, like this one right here, and then contouring my lips, and then do your top lip. Like, literally, it looks crazy right now, but it doesn't even matter. Like, just let it cook. Okay, so I've been liking doing this, like, contouring, like, even, like, the bottom of your nostril, like, even here. Let's say you're like a drawing, like this whole thing on the bottom is just contoured, like that. Sometimes I only do this with powder because it gets kind of messy when you're doing it with cream contour, but I'm feeling crazy today. I'm feeling crazy banana. Low-key, every single day my makeup turns out slightly different. Like, someone was asking me to do a tutorial on how I did this my makeup in this one specific video, and I was like, bro, or someone was like, how'd you get your hair to look like that? Bro, I genuinely don't know. Like, I want to know, too. It's literally just, like, the way the cookie crumbles. Like, I can't always recreate stuff. But this is kind of vibes. And then to lighten my nose back up a little bit, I'm just going to add it on the tip right here. Foundation, because I'm out of concealer. And then kind of, like, do this shape. And then... yeah, because highlighting is just as important as contouring or shaping your face. So we're going to give ourselves kind of a pinched nose by lightening up the sides. And then you can just pat this out with your finger. Back in the day, like in old Hollywood, they didn't even use makeup brushes. They literally used their fingers. So don't underestimate the power of a finger. Now we're gonna bake. This is where it gets crazy. I like to bake before I contour. I don't know why. So I used to use the shade Honey. Oh right, I didn't even say what products I'm using. Charlotte Tilbury foundation literally changed my life. Like, I used to hate foundation. Like, it was literally like the worst struggle because my skin is kind of olive, and a lot of foundations would be too orange or too pink. I don't even know. This is the Laura Mercier. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder. I've used other brands because I'm like, bro, I don't want to spend like $40.
It's slave labor time.
Oh my god, what the freak, bro?
It's dry. It's dry.
What, you want me to pause my makeup tutorial for this? You're effed, bro. Get out of here.
No.
Trying to interrupt my makeup tutorial with the freak. Bro, because I was like, please let me like another setting powder because I don't want to spend $40 freaking on setting powder. It's just so good. Like, I tried. Okay, honestly, maybe the Huda one is good. I think I just ordered a color that was like too orange on me. So that's actually my bad. But I don't know. I just like this stuff. One time I tried one that's talc free. Bro, I did not like how that looked on me. I was not a fan. But yeah, this is the shade in Honey. I don't know. I like the translucent one. I used to be a honey girl, but honestly, anything that makes me look kind of orange, I'm just like steering clear of right now. So you want it to be kind of consistent, like I said. We're gonna wipe most of this off, so just make sure to tap it in, and then just pat it on gently. You don't want to like press it in, because again, we're gonna wipe this off. I don't even know if I can use this audio. There's so much loudness. Whenever I'm live, people are like, do you live in Gotham City? Because there's like helicopters and like all this stuff going on. But maybe all the loudness is just slice of life. Dude, I do not usually use this much. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm getting excited. You want to contour it. You want to press it down into your lip, because I just feel like it makes everything look more seamless. Especially for me, because I do have smile lines. I just feel like it makes it look like all of my face is in one piece. I highlight up until here because it gives you this ski slope nose effect, and then you do the classic V shape like this. Dude, this is so Chad. And then we're gonna continue the V shape down. I don't always do this. Sometimes I just bring it out till here, but today I'm gonna go for more of a V shape. Actually, should I do this? Okay, we're going for the Chad look. I changed my mind, but very slightly, just like this. Okay, I know this looks stupid, but just let me cook. Okay, and I'm gonna bake my eyes after I put eyeshadow on anyways, but still bake your eyelids, because matte eyelids looks kind of better than greasy eyelids. You can like put some slightly like on your top lid, but we're gonna bake our lip in a second anyways, so you don't need to be super crazy. Okay, but see, like, I haven't even really contoured like with a powder. Like, I just kind of added some color to my face, but this is really gonna shape our face. This doesn't need to be on for super long, like a minute or something is honestly chill. But yeah, this is how you get snatched. I like never just get a fluffy brush and wipe it off. I use this one for blush too. When I do use blush, I like barely use blush, but sometimes it's okay if it has a little bit of blush on it, because I feel like it just makes your face a little rosy. Gosh, I'm getting powder all over. Bro, and see, literally, like, we didn't add any pigment, anything like crazy to our face. Literally just setting powder, and I already look more like chiseled slightly, and everything just seems way more seamless. So once we've done that, then I like to contour my nose. I like to do Michael Jackson nose. Like, I like to get freaky with it. Like I want to look like a freaking skeleton. Like, I don't want to look like a person. Like, I'm sokai, okay? I really like broke my contour powder palette, and I low-key, like, I barely even like this palette because there's actually so much fallout, but I love the colors, and I don't have a contour palette right now. But I like these because they're kind of gray. If you don't have like gray powders, using setting powder over a warm brown will make it look cooler. Do not fret if you don't have it. But basically, how I start is you sort of like naturally have these like creases that want to happen. Like, see right there? See how it kind of naturally creases? At least with my nose. And so what I'm doing, like, you can see there's kind of this natural shadow because like my nose wants to crease. So I'm just putting shadow into those natural creases to emphasize them. I'm going straight down, like here. I'm going straight down again. Just one line. Alright, so that's step 1. Turn to the side and you complete the triangle because so far it's just a line. So you have that. You turn to the side again. And you just follow your nostril. Boom, triangle. Boom, triangle. And this looks kind of crazy because I have my light off to one side more. But head on, okay, it's still a little uneven head on because again, I like my light's like in this, it should be in the center, but it's off to the side. Right, so now I haven't even added shadow to the top and I already look more skeletal. Someone was saying like, oh, you're gentrifying yourself. Bro, I'm not gentrifying myself. I'm skelifying myself. I don't want to look like alive. I'm trying to look like Corpse Bride, bro. Like, I'm emo. We have our triangle nose. Boom. Then turn to the side and see where your nose would naturally crease if you had a button nose, right? So my nose naturally creases like right here on this line. So that's where I draw the shadow. Like right there. And I'm pretty experienced, so I don't need to like touch my nose and crease it to know where that line is, but just use that as a guide. And then sometimes I like go from the crease and I like just blend it up a little bit. That's literally all I do. Then you can take a lighter shade like this one. And I actually learned this from James Charles. Like, I know he's canceled or whatever. Take this and literally like, you don't want the highlight to go everywhere. Like, the smaller and more concentrated the highlight, the smaller your nose tip is gonna look. So just put it like right on top, almost like overlapping this line. Put it like right here. Boom. See, like, this is so chill. Like, this is that, like, those two little lines just changed my entire face. And then you can make it a little more even and stuff. Like, boop, boop. Chilling. Now we can move on to eyebrows. And sometimes I do put powder over my nose contour just because it makes it look more blended. Like, not like there's just lines, you know? And I just use whatever excess was already on the thing. And then if you want, you can like wipe it off or whatever. Totally seamless and swag. So for eyebrows, your eyebrows can get a little bit powdery from the setting powder. So what you can do to fix that is, if you have it, you can use eyebrow gel over the eyebrow hairs to give them more definition. First I go off with the powder. Oh my god, I have some Mama, a girl behind you.
A girl behind you.
Okay, so I low-key don't even put product at the beginning of my eyebrow because sometimes I just feel like it doesn't even make me look better. So I start on the outside of my eyebrow and then I define a line with powder. And this is a stiff eyebrow brush. This is totally different than the one I was using for my nose. I don't know if you can tell, but the bristles are way more stiff. And then if you want, you can like add some to like here just to get the tops of the eyebrows more symmetrical. I have this awesome, dude, I found this at Target. I mean, they probably sell this anywhere. But bro, this is like the NYX eyebrow pen. Much lighter than an eyeliner. Like, the lines are pretty gentle. Normal eyeliner is like much darker. And then I just use it to get like a really defined tail. It gives you really realistic eyebrow hair strokes, which I like. The excess like light powder, I sort of just make the tops of my eyebrows higher up, like by doing this. So I'm gonna use this like Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, just defining this. And you can kind of clean up this top part right here. I don't know, I feel like it makes my eyebrows look sassier when I like just bring down this middle part a tiny bit. What is this Diva? Diva's like my new favorite vernacular. Like, I think it's so funny. So bro, I just found out. Literally, like, I kept seeing videos of people saying that instead of darkening the Cupid's bow, you should be highlighting it with white. It's literally changed my life because I used to never do lip makeup because I thought it looked weird on me. I figured it out. Like, I found a way to do it in like my own style. First, I like to do it with a super pink lip liner, but I'm like completely out, so just find like the lightest shade you can. Overline like hella. Like, look how much I'm overlining. Like bro, what is that? And then don't fill it in. Just leave it like that. Like, I'm taking, see how I have a Cupid's bow? I'm taking like the highest points of the Cupid's bow and then I'm connecting those points like a rainbow. And I got this little acne bump thing from using like really sharp pencils and like scratching my skin, so do not do that and follow your natural lip line down. And then literally just like smudge it, bro. Like, smudge it down and out like that. With whatever excess is on here, tap it Bro, when I saw this girl talk about how like she bakes her lip liner, like it literally changed my life. Now my lip liner will stay on all day. It used to be gone after 1 second. And I was like, what the freak? Look how freaked up this palette is. Like, oh, I take this everywhere. Like, you can tell I really love this palette. Right now, I only use it for these 3 shades, the light one, the red one, and the black one. So take this red, because this helps with overlining without looking crazy. Okay, so you take this, and then you give yourself a line like here. Like, see this little weird part of your mouth that comes down more? This is gonna be a guideline. Boom. And right now it kind of looks like a little mustache, but we're gonna cook, guys. We're gonna cook. It makes your lips more smiley. And watch this. We're gonna blend up, and we don't want to darken our natural lip line because that is already dark, because it's gonna be mismatched. You just want to go on your natural skin. Just follow it up. Like that. And it'll blend way better. Like, do not put this on your natural lip skin, just do it on the outside. Make it lighter at the top, and then you can just kind of blend this out a little, right? Like, see how my top lip is already bigger? Like, and we're not even done. Then go back to the bottom lip. So you follow this, you're not overlining the outside of your lip. On the outside, you're following your natural shape, and then it diverges like right here. And then you meet up with your natural lip line again, and not overlining on the outside, because we want to add volume to like the middle of our lips. I'm just taking my concealer brush. I didn't even use concealer today, but just a brush with no darkness on it, and then I'm gonna get the product out of here because I literally can't sharpen this anymore. Like, it's way too small and it gets stuck. Like, oh wait, because this spins, this bottom piece spins, so you have like barely any grip. Oh, I gotta try. Oh my god, no way. So be very intentional with where this goes. See the cupid's bow? I'm gonna want to cover just the top of the cupid's bow, like each tip. Going from here, you're drawing like a rainbow. I'm gonna blend this with the concealer brush anyways though. Bruh, see how I'm able to get such a huge top lip? See, this isn't even actually my lip. I'm literally highlighting the skin and then blending it down. Kind of just blending it around. Like, what the freak, bro? This is literally, who needs lip filler? And then, so this really stays, we're gonna bake it. We're also gonna wipe this off, so I'm actually gonna put a little extra. Okay, guys. And that's it for the makeup tutorial. Just kidding. The war crimes. Don't screenshot this. Okay, that's good enough. Literally get anything and just, we're gonna wipe it. Sometimes I use like a freaking sock, like not the part that goes on your foot, the part that goes on your leg. That's not gross, right? We're gonna only take it off like on the inner part of our lips so that our natural lip color comes through. Don't wipe off anything like on the perimeter, just like the inside, because you want it to blend. You want to do it in like a diamond shape so you can go like up here. But yeah, I literally, like, I don't even know, I thought I was special or something. Like, I thought I was just like, I just have horrible lips, like I'll just never be able to have lip products on. Like, for years I didn't do my lips because I just couldn't figure out how to make them look good. Okay, this is how you get Angelina Jolie shape. So with that same red and a stiff brush, you're gonna do lines like a cross shape. So line down and then a line up. You're gonna do another line across the inside of your lips. So here. Someone said up on my stories like, wow, you bite your lips, huh? And I'm like, no, bro. I wish. I love the bitten lips look. Do you see? We're cooking. We're cooking now. And in drawing the cross section, they sort of naturally blend into each other. Like, if you want, you can really like just connect the dots, because you have a line, you can just fill it in so it's like a triangle. But you don't want to overdo it. So pouty. And then I like to re-emphasize this and then blend it up. You can do the same with the bottom. You can blend this down. I will literally never get lip filler because I can just do this with makeup, hello, for free. Well, I mean, you have to pay for the makeup, I guess, but I already had the makeup. Sometimes I make it even darker, honestly, but I'm thinking this is chill. This is so fast. We're basically done. It's literally 47 minutes. So this is also like getting to the end of its life. Let me show you my makeup counter. I just have like a towel where I put my makeup as I go. I like keep my brushes in this cup. Like, it's pretty chill. I usually put stuff back as I go, but I'm being naughty today. Still got it. If Charlotte Tilbury wants to sponsor me, please. I love Charlotte Tilbury. So start off by doing your waterline first. And if you need to touch your eye to do the waterline, do not drag your eyelid down. Like if you press your eyelid right here, your eyelid will just naturally fold down, and then you can do it. Don't forget to do the top lid too, because I'll show you the difference. It actually makes a difference, guys. It makes your lash line look more full. See how it's different? My eye already looks more like dolly defined. And make sure to get the inner corner of the inside of your eye too, because we're emo. Everything needs to be black. Now that we have the black, get the same brush that you used for your nose contour and just kind of like wipe off the excess on this towel. Sometimes I like to emphasize like the roundness of my eye, and so not adding so much to the outside but more focusing on this. Start off light and then you can always go darker. So I mix like this brown, these two shades just to start off, and adjust. And see how that already makes my eye look kind of like bigger, low-key? Just by adding this line, it makes it look like your lash line is just naturally like a little more up. Someone is asking how I get my eyes to look lifted. It's literally just by knowing like where to add shadows in your face. Look right here. And sometimes I like to emphasize this line with eyeliner. And I like to use a cream eyeliner because it blends way better with the powders. Like when I use a pen eyeliner, sometimes it just sticks out too much. And sometimes that's the look, which is why I have a pen eyeliner. But for this, I like everything to look kind of blended. So this looks good, right? But our eyes are not giving bombastic giant anime doll, okay? And that's what we want. I'm getting nervous now. I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. Not that I like think I could mess it up specifically, but like I just want to give you guys like the best version, I guess. So blend it out with a lighter. I'm gonna go in with this one. And sometimes I mix it with a lighter brown. I'm just kind of random about it. And I wipe off the excess on this towel and just blend it down. And I like to bring it out to my inner corner because I like creating like a line. Like I like my eye to look kind of straight. If you make this too low, then your eye gets like a negative candle tilt. That's so brain rot. I like to look like a cat. See how that already like kind of changes my eye shape? Not focusing so much on the middle of the eye, more focusing on bringing the outside down, the inside down, and leaving the middle kind of how it is. And I like blend this up into sort of the upper eyelid part too. Then taking like a darker color, tapping off the excess, and trying to blend that black eyeliner with the rest of the colors. The best way to get bigger eyes is to define your aegis-cell. So I'm gonna start off with a lighter color like this brown, and then mixed with this lighter one. And then you kind of smile. When I smile or like squint, I see mine pretty clearly. So I'm just gonna put it right on there. I'm putting it like right below because I want my eye to be big. And then I'm rounding up this way to follow the hollow of my eye. So it kind of looks like a shark gill. Like it's like an obtuse angle. And then you don't want to draw it super far in, but just have it like, have the suggestion of it going up into the eye shape. Because when you have it straight, it doesn't really add to the illusion of a bigger eye. It kind of looks like a line. Okay, so we have these and they look super rough, right? And then also I'm going to draw a guide right here, so that it looks like my eyelid's also bigger on the top. So this is kind of above where my crease would naturally be, if you can tell. I'm giving myself a new crease, kind of blend it down. And then it should follow back in with the shape of your eye when it gets to about here. Now that we have those guides, we can go in with like a blending brush. So again, starting out with like the lighter colors, we're just gonna like blend this into a C shape, like connecting the outside. Because right now when you turn to the side, like there's not a whole lot going on. And you want it to be like flat at first. So that's kind of like a straight line. So like that, it makes your eye look more lifted. And then you bring it in. So it's like a cat shape, like that. And then you bring it to the bottom. And that's like the unblended version. And this is super harsh. I wanted to make it harsh to like show it for the video, but I need to blend this out a little bit. And this, I like to blend down. See how it's kind of blending down? Like, it's okay if it gets messy because it's emo. It's sokai. See, blending stuff makes you kind of like sleepy, like you've been crying. but leaving this side light. This looks kind of crazy from the side, right? Because it's not blended. We're gonna take black powder. We're just kind of like bring this up. Feel that like connected the black. Mixing this black and this dark one. I'm gonna like bring this up. Snatched. And then redefine the crease like here. And then get this brush. It's kind of flat but fluffy almost. And then just blend that into your eye. Then we can take that same black, like blackish brown, and then just like bring this down. Okay, and now that we have so much on the outside, it looks like the inside the inner corner needs more definition. Bring this down, and this looks kind of crazy, right? But bro, watch. I'm gonna show you what baking your makeup does. So get some powder onto the lid, because otherwise it gets so like pressed. Boom. We're just gonna bake literally the whole lid. Like, I just feel like it looks so much more blended, so much nicer. And then you might be thinking, Kybra, like this is ashy now. I know. If you want to, you can go over the waterline again. And now it really pops. And the thing about this is that I learned this from a video saying they used to do this in old Hollywood. Setting powder makes it blend, and it also makes it stay. Like, this is not going anywhere. Emphasize this part of your eye, like how I was saying earlier. You can still get that shape and have it blended out. So yeah, just like re-emphasizing in the same spots that I said earlier. So now when you turn to the side, it's not too bad. That's the other thing, is we're 3D objects, and it's so easy to forget when you're doing your makeup. Like, you just want to look head on. Bro, you need to turn your head to the side every now and then. Sometimes I turn my head to the side and I'm like, what is going, like on this side, I turn it to the side and I'm like, okay, this seems chill. But when I turn it to the side here, I'm like, okay, the black could be blended into this a little bit better. I'm gonna take this black and sort of like blend down the inner corner, following the shape of your eye, following the top. And then going over with this, you can sort of like blend out this area too, so it's not so harsh. Bring down this upper lash line too. So we're gonna follow our eye shape. Like, keep this kind of here, but just bring it down. So start like with a line going down here, and then you're basically connecting it with the line going up here. It's like sort of, and then you're rounding that, right? Because you don't want this white part to go super far to the edge of your eye. Another way to make this look better, because right now it's like, okay, there's a lot of weight going off on the outside of our eye. I think we need it, and we have it on the bottom of our eye. What we need to do is add it like right here. Boom. Just to the inner corner. And keep it on the lash line, kind of. We can re-emphasize this crease. Here's where it gets crazy, guys. Okay, so we're gonna take this light powder with our concealer brush. It's like flat. I've seen cosplayers do it. You're gonna like highlight in a C shape, not touching like this part of your eye, just right on the outside. Right here, just highlighting it and then blending it up into your eyebrow. See how we're like ignoring our eyelid? I've seen cosplayers do this. I think that's where I picked it up. And then bringing it here, bring it down and around. If you want, you can follow the line. And I don't want this like super down part, so I think I'm gonna flatten it out a bit. And then another thing is highlight like from here, from the middle of your nose up. The crease between your nose and your forehead, also highlight that. And then the tip too. Hey guys, I haven't even put on mascara yet. Like, this is gonna get so good. So just with the same palette, I literally do my whole face with this palette. Get this like gray color, not too dark, and then I mix it with this brown, and then I tap the excess off onto my little towel, and then I just, this is a stiff brush, just kind of poke them on. Pretty easy. Just on the outside, like I focus them on the outside, the middle, and then sometimes I have some like stragglers that I use to like blend together. Okay, then I add moles. I have some moles naturally, but they get covered with foundation, and then I just put them in totally different spots. So like I like to put one on the side of my nose. Okay, and then Let's do mascara. Dude, if anyone knows like a good mascara brand, I'm still like, I don't have like a set like go-to mascara. Like every time I buy mascara, I buy a different one because I like don't know. But I just got this and I heard good things about it. So, because I don't know, you know how I said like I used to not do lip makeup? Like I'm low-key sleeping on eyelashes, like because I slept on lip makeup for literally like my whole life until recently. I think eyelashes is one of those things, like I don't even curl my lashes, bro. Like to me, I'm like it makes no difference, but I think it does. Using the tip to like kind of get them to clump together. I was using like one that I got on sale from Albertsons before, and let me tell you, it was on sale for a reason. I'm feeling crazy. I like to add stuff. I just keep adding until I'm like, dude, I should not have done that. But literally same thing. Just like kind of mixing these 3 colors, like, or 4 I guess, patting off the excess. And just like blending it into my hairline. Like you don't even need to go crazy. Just real quick, I'm gonna fix my bangs. I use this texturizing powder. It's like so freaking awesome. It's a powder, but then when it goes into your hair, it turns into a liquid. It's so crazy. And see, my hair will literally stick straight up if I wanted to. Dude, this is giving Sailor Moon. But yeah, this is the final product. Thanks for watching, guys.